So I just spent over 2 hours in the Energy Committee room. Senator Barrasso, Senator Manchin had assembled an important hearing with the Deputy Secretary of Energy, David Turk. And Mr. Turk was sent to explain the unexplainable. And those aren't Lisa Murkowski's words. Those are the words that were shared with us by the witness on the second panel, Dr. James Watson, who had flown across the Atlantic to come specifically to this hearing to speak about this pause by the administration and what it meant to the European Union, what it meant. He came out of Brussels specifically for this hearing to say, hold the phone here. This is not helping us. He also used some phrases that were worth mentioning. He said that what actions like this do is to decrease the confidence in the United States' commitment to its allies. And he's talking about that in relation to this LNG pause. But we've also got another theater that's going on here in Washington this week about the U.S. commitment to our allies, to Ukraine, to Israel, to Taiwan. So they're seeing that go on there, here in Congress. They're seeing this come from the administration, and they're saying, what the hell is going on in the United States of America right now? We thought that we were partners in a lot of different ways. And now what we get is talk. But when we thought we could count on long-term commitments, when we thought that from an investment perspective, we could be making some decisions that are here not just for the short term, but for the medium and the long term, and now they don't know, everything is uncertain. And so it causes the question, why? Why this pause? And is it really a pause? I tried to pin Turk down. How long is a pause? And he had some long explanation of how they're going to go to NREL and they're going to get all kinds. They're doing their study. They're doing their work. But you know what? They can review these policies. They can review these. While at the same time, they allow the process that they've set in place to continue. They don't have to pause it. This was their determination that, in my view, and I think my colleagues would back me up on this, there is no reason for this other than the politics of the moment. We have a president who is seeking to get well with the environmental community because he did the right thing less than a year ago. He followed the law and he approved Willow. And the environmental community came unglued. Well, you know what? You're supposed to, as the president, follow the law here, right? He did, and he's having a hard time right now with that right decision. So how do you get well? Well, let's just put a pause on things. It's just a pause. It's not a moratorium. But what this pause has the potential to do is to not only undermine United States economic security, not only impact to the negative our balance of trade, not only to cause greater environmental damage, but to rattle to the core our friends and allies, whether they be in Europe or Asia. Can the United States commitment be kept? That's what everybody's wondering right now. And all for a little bit of political capital gain. What a waste.
Questions?